recruit the perfect chiropractic associate in your practice, then you're going to want to watch this video until the end. And actually, you're probably going to want to tap into the entire series I've done. You'll recognize it because of the fancy red flannel lumberjack shirt, okay? So in this particular thing, we're going to do 2 specific steps, okay? And before I tell you about those 2 steps, here's what I want you to know. I want you to know that if you want to shortcut your way through the journey of associate recruiting, certainly watching all these videos is going to help a ton, but if you want the templates, the contracts, the models, watch all the videos that would support how to fill all that stuff out so you can save yourself a bunch of time, you're going to want to read down in the description. You're going to want to be looking for the Associate Doc Recruiting Program, okay? In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the 2 steps, as I told you, of the many steps involved in properly recruiting a chiropractic associate. Never hire. I've already said that in other things. You do not want to hire. That is not an effective process. That's filling a void. It's sticking somebody in. You want to recruit and do it properly, okay? So in this step, what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about what we call your rules for hiring, okay? You need to be very clear about what the guardrails are in your business about how you bring somebody in, okay? Because you're going to be inundated with resumes. You need to be able to screen them quickly. I had one doc that I helped do this with. He had 115 resumes in 3 hours. How do you process 115 resumes, okay? Well, if you have rules for hiring that clearly delineates the standards that people must meet, and even in their resumes, in order to be part of your practice, you've just saved yourself a bunch of time. I can tell you at Full Circle, my company, that we have examples of things like if there's a spelling mistake on the resume, boom, straight into the friggin' trash. We won't even look at it any farther because how you do anything is how you do everything. If they're not attention to detail enough to literally look for spelling mistakes on their own resume, they're not the kind of people we want in our practice, okay? So you want to be creating your rules for hiring. The next step we're going to cover in this video is a model contract, okay? It is absolutely critical that the contract gets written long before the person ever shows up. You want to be putting out that law of attraction energy and that clarity about exactly what it is you're offering this person to do that. I can tell you that that's got to cover all kinds of things relative to hours, relative to compensation, relative to dress code, relative to ethics, relative to a whole pile of things. And the outcomes assessment that you created in the first step in this video series, boom, you want that to be an appendix in that contract. Again, save yourself a bunch of time. You don't want to pay a lawyer $7,000, $8,000 to create one of those because I've seen them do that. Then you're going to be wanting to have a look at our Associate Doc Recruiting Program, all right? So look forward to seeing you in other videos if you're truly serious about bringing on and recruiting a proper chiropractic associate.